Good morning, beautiful souls. Happy Monday, Meditation Monday, and we're approaching Semaine, that beautiful time of the year where the veil's very thin. We're also neck deep in Scorpio season. And for those of you that join me on Friday night and maybe listen to my update as well, we will all be aware of the quality of the energy that's going on at the moment, and very much in particular the shadow aspect that's coming up for many of us. And this can appear in any way. It can appear as emotional stuff from the past that's coming up. It can be something that you just simply have not wanted to look at. It can be the weight of the projections from other people, or maybe their expectations of you, or anything else that has the potential to make you feel uncomfortable. It's very much being presented at the moment. Now, I have noted, what I tend to do is I tend to notice patterns. And there's been a pattern in the requests that I've seen coming in my direction recently to have a look at entity removal, because one of the kind of the particular facets of what's going on at the moment, there are more entities around than normal. A lot of these, or what we would kind of identify as an entity, can be a projection of energy. It can be a thought cluster or a cloud of energy, but it can take almost what we would regard as a conscious form, particularly if somebody has got a very well-formed pain body. That can result in it can have a persona of its own, which then has the potential to project very powerfully. But then also we've got the kind of the dissolution, or the destruction of the astral realms, layer by layer, going down, and it's really sped up in the last couple of months. So a lot of the spirits, or the souls that were lurking around in that area, are now what we would consider to be homeless and unemployed. And guess where they're going to go? And they are attracted to shiny and bright things mostly. So I've got a couple of good friends with me this morning who are going to provide a solution for that. And it's Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael. And there are many different ways of cleaning your energy and removing entities, but this is particularly, it's swift, it's efficient, it's kind, it's good for the environment. And they have basically shown me a net that passes through the bodies and fields. One side is held and illuminated by Archangel Metatron, and the other side is Archangel Michael. So you get the combination of the high frequency light from Archangel Metatron and the kind of the Ascension plug-in, and Archangel Metatron, and then Archangel Michael, who has always traditionally been associated with the removal of darker energies, protection of light workers. And although his role in that has changed very much, this is almost a traditional task that we're undergoing this morning. So place your hand upon your heart, take a deep breath, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and as you're activating your fifth dimensional heart center into white and golden pink, that beautiful, powerful core portal ball of light within the center of your chest, just be aware of it beginning to increase and grow and moving through your bodies and your fields. And this is also a very good technique to check where you are, because as your heart light moves through the physical, mental, emotional and the spiritual, it will very much highlight anything that's in your fields that is untoward. So just take a few moments for your heart and its frequency, predominantly pink I see this morning, because we all need a bit of that extra love. See that moving through the bodies and the fields. And as it does so, with your eyes closed, focusing upon yourself, take note of any shadows, any dark spots. Might take a few moments just to kind of tune into yourself if you're not used to doing this, but just allow yourself that time and the space to do so. Could be around your heart area, it might be the solar plexus. A lot of us pick up the energy of others around the sacral, particularly if they are loved ones or people that are close to us that are going through something. You will feel it in that area. And I know a lot of people have been feeling very anxious, very taut, as if something is going on in the field recently. So just focus on that area. Allow the vibration of your heart to light it up. And just greet yourself with love this morning. Say hello to your physical self. Say hello to your heart, your mental, emotional and your spiritual body. And as you're doing this, either out loud or in your head, invoke the presences of the mighty Archangel Metatron and the mighty Archangel Michael. And they will take their positions on either side of you, one to the left, one to the right, doesn't matter which way round. Archangel Metatron is particularly resplendent, glowing with bright orange and gold light. And Archangel Michael is radiating his vibrant, protective, courageous royal blue. And you will notice that over the top of you they are holding what looks to be a net. And this net consists of tiny and very tightly woven threads of golden and blue light. Looks utterly radiant and royal, with all of these energies moving through the net. And with your permission, they begin to move the net down. You can feel it moving through your transcendent chakras. Feel it starting at the top of your head and moving down your body. And as this net, this entity catcher, passes through you physically, it is quite literally, with your permission, scooping up any of the energies that you do not wish to carry with you. This can be cords and attachments, it could be an actual entity, it could be an implant, it could be something that's been there for a very long time. It's becoming active now, making itself known. Just feel this drawing through, but the most important part of this is to have given the archangels your permission to remove this. And they're working swiftly but precisely and very efficiently. Just feel the net moving through you. And when they've finished, they shake the net off, and you can just see all of the energies just being dissolved in Archangel Michael's alchemical blue fire. Now they bring the net up again for the second pass through, and this is for your mental body. So feel the net moving down again, moving through your mental body, which controls your thoughts, your perceptions. Sometimes these are very affected by others and the environment that we have around us at the moment. So feel the net, the beautiful golden and bright blue net moving through your mental body, just catching and holding any energies that do not belong to you. And just notice how clear your mind feels as it moves through. Might even just be a little bit of resistance if something wants to hang on in there, quite comfortable where it is. And then the archangels just flick the net off. And whatever it is, whatever you are carrying, is simply dissolved. And repeating the process again for your emotional body, and they move this down at a slower pace this time because the emotional body needs extra love and care at the moment. It's carrying and holding and processing so much for you. So just feel the net steadily moving down through your emotional bodies and your fields, and it could be scooping up and catching stuff that's been in there for maybe lifetimes. Lifetimes and incarnations, and just allow the archangels a little bit of space now to do their job very properly. And you might notice now that the net is particularly full at the end of this, and they flick it off. And once again, Archangel Michael's bright blue fire completely dissolves anything that the net picked up. And now you see the archangels beginning to stand further and further away from you, because they are now going to bring the net down through your spiritual fields, and this requires them to have a much bigger net. So as they are moving apart further and further away, the net simply expands, and when they are far enough away, they are bringing this down and through your spiritual field. And you might notice that as well as downwards, they're also going lengthways or sideways, horizontally, moving through efficiently and very thoroughly, clearing anything from your expansive spiritual fields that you don't want to be carrying. And if you think how many energies are mixed and merged in that expansive field of yours, it's not always possible to completely keep fully on top of it. So just call in the archangels to do this for you. And when they are done, once again they flick the net off and they resume their positions by the sides of you. So just place your hand upon your heart and say thank you to Archangel Metatron and thank you to Archangel Michael. And their message to you this morning is to keep your light high, be vigilant and be pristine with this. Keep your thoughts as clear as possible. Do not tune into the sources of negativity. Keep yourself in pristine condition at all times. So just taking a few moments now to ground yourself in, feel the roots from your Earth star anchoring you deep, deep into Mother Earth. And you can repeat this exercise as often as you wish. Just call them in and they'll bring forth the net for the entity removal. Sending you all lots of love. See you soon. Bye for now.